Hey, what is up, everybody? Michael Crump back here again, talking about the latest and the greatest in PlayStation 4, homebrew news, and much, much more. Today, I want to talk about PS4 9.50 Beta 4. Let's just jump straight into it. So I have a number of PlayStation 4s, and one of them I keep on the very latest beta software, which I have another video on how I actually got accepted into the beta program. But what is kind of cool about this is that since I am in the beta, I do get these new beta releases, and inside of the beta releases, they're nice to kind of see what type of features Sony is planning, as well as just go ahead and try to run some of the recent exploits and just kind of see how the browser behaves. So this morning I tried to sign in to the PlayStation Network, and I was presented with this screen right here. It says update the system software to use network features. And what this really means is that a new beta has come out, or at least I've now been given access to a new beta build, which is always a bit exciting to me. So I went ahead here and I pressed on the update now button, and there it is, version 9.50 beta 4. Now, I did a little bit of digging and I saw that this beta actually was released to some people about 2 weeks ago. So maybe I'm a little bit further down the line as far as the testers go, but at least now I have access to it. So I'm going to go ahead and go into next here. Please wait. And here is what was changed inside of this release. Okay, so System Software 9.50 beta program, it says to help improve system software quality, report the details of any unidentified errors you encounter during the beta program. If you experience unexpected issues, you can restore to the latest official release version. So in my instance, 9.04 is the very latest and greatest official firmware release. So that is what I can go back to. I can't go back to a 9.03 or a 9.00 on this PS4. And then it says all users on your PS4 console can update the system software from the beta program version to a later beta version or restore to the latest official release version. Okay, and since I'm the only user of this console, that really won't matter. And let's go to where it says main features updated in this software beta program version. So in party mode, we've updated the following. Now when you start a party, you can select either an open party or a closed party. This was also in the previous 9.50 beta 3, so I am familiar with this. And it does say an open party lets friends join without an invite, and then friends of a party members can also join. And it says a closed party is only for players that you invite. And also you can now individually adjust the voice chat volume of each player in a party. Other updated features was adding Ukrainian language support. Okay, so there are some system software limitations, and those is basically in a game based on PS5 and party on PS4. If you select open party when selecting a party, only players using the beta version of the PS5 or PS4 system software will be able to join. To start a party that players who aren't using the beta version can also join, select close party. And finally, there's just a little bit of information here about restoring to the latest official release version. Okay, let's go ahead and let's click on next here. Okay, it says the system software will be updated, and I will go ahead and speed up this video here. Basically, it's going to go through the process of installing. It had already downloaded it onto my PS4. And once that is complete, it's going to restart the PS4 and it's going to bring us into the system software update. And now it's rebooting the PS4 and it's going to rebuild the database. And there we are. We are back into our system again. So with the betas, as soon as you sign in, it does tell you that you are on beta software. So we'll go ahead and we'll sign in. And there we go. It's just basically saying the system software in use is a beta version. And there is how you can check its changes and limitations. And up in the top right, you can see that there is a beta flag that has been added, and it simply has 9.50 beta 4. And we'll go ahead and check out our notifications, and it should say that it installed successfully. And there it is. Okay, let's go ahead and let's head over to our settings, and then let's scroll down just a little bit here, and let's go into System Software Update. And again, as I had mentioned a little bit earlier, we can only go back to 9.04, and we are obviously currently running the beta 4 right now. We'll go back here, and now let's go to System again, and then System Information, and we can view the details right here of the 9.50 beta 4. So let's do that. And basically this is the same exact release notes that we just saw a moment ago. Okay, and there was a couple of notable features, one of them being the Ukrainian language support. So let's go ahead and check for that now. Let's go into our settings, and we will go down to language, and then system language, and then we'll just scroll on down here. And this one right here should be the Ukrainian language. Now we'll go and we'll take a look at the party feature that was added. So let's go back to our main screen, and we will go over here to party. And then basically it says right here, what is a party? And so a party is just a way that you can invite friends and you can chat with them, and you can enjoy things like share play. So we hit OK here, and we will start a party because, again, we are actually signed in on the PlayStation Network. And so it has an open party, and then it has a closed party. Again, an open party is open to your friends to join. And then with a closed party, it's a private party. So only selected players can join. And I just connected up my ESP32-S2 device, and I went ahead and added in my DNS settings. So I'm going to come up here to settings, and now user guide helpful info. Okay, and so on my little device, I only have GoldHEN 2.1, but again, it really doesn't matter. I may go try that on Caro's host in just a moment, but we'll just go ahead and run what I currently have on my local device, and that is GoldHEN 2.1. And loading exploit, please wait. And as always, on a fully patched system, I am not expecting any of this to work. Okay, the page is not responding. Do you want to stop processing this page? We can go OK, or we can go cancel. Obviously, I've tried it a number of different ways. Either way doesn't result in anything different. We now have a this is not enough free system memory, and we can go no further. Okay, so I went ahead and reconnected to the public internet, and now I'm just going to go run one of the known font web exploits. So it's simply crump-youtube.github.io/900 and then test and then R2. And you will see the WebKit exploit POC for 9.00 firmware only. And we will go ahead and we will run that. And it does look like the button is pressed in, but again, we won't really get anything outside of these pages that say the page is not responding. And by the way, it seems like these come up a lot more faster than what they did, at least on 9.00. So again, I could come in here and I could go cancel, and I could let it wait, or I can hit OK. If I hit cancel, the main thing that's just going to happen is this is going to bring us right back to that page that we were on. So I'm going to go cancel here. Very shortly, that dialog will come right back up again. Okay, and there it goes, and we will click on OK. And if you do press on OK, you get the same exact message as what we were just seeing just a second ago with GoldHEN, and it says there is not enough free system memory. So your only option is to press OK. So we will go ahead now and we'll use caro218.ir and then do an R2 here. That way we can run the very latest GoldHEN version 2.2. Okay, and so we will use the 9.00n, which is the manual exploit. So let's go ahead and run that one. And let's run GoldHEN version 2.2. GoldHEN 2.2 is loading. Please wait. And what you are going to see is the exact same thing that just happened with the earlier version of GoldHEN, as well as looking at that font kernel exploit. We get the page is not responding. Do you want to stop processing this page? Again, if you hit cancel, it will just pop it up again. And if you hit OK, then you will get your memory error. So that is going to do it for this one, folks. Again, 9.50 beta 4, it is out, so we're getting closer to an official 9.50 release. And as always, don't update your PlayStation 4 if you want to continue enjoying Homebrew, especially if you're at 9.03 or 9.04. The chances are looking pretty good that there may be an exploit coming out for it. Again, there's no promises there, but there has been some recent developments that at least lead me to believe that there is something potentially coming. You definitely do not want 9.50 though. All right, well, I hope this helped, and I'll see you on the next one. Michael, out!